public property. Go ahead, but that's not a 415. They called you for...
Please don't hinder the free flow of a public citizen. That's a misdemeanor, sir.
And record it in the building.
No, it's not.
No recording allowed.
Control, bro! You guys are out of control! You guys are freaking idiots!
You were going to plan a terror attack on this important facility.
Hello everyone! Today we're going to explore a unique and fascinating aspect of the First Amendment through the lens of an auditor. The First Amendment protects the right to free speech, a fundamental right in our democracy. However, the role of auditors in ensuring that organizations and agencies comply with regulations regarding this freedom is often less known. In this video, we will take you on an insightful journey into how audit professionals not only ensure financial accuracy, but also play a critical role in protecting freedom of speech and maintaining fairness and transparency in the operations of organizations. Don't miss the opportunity to see how auditors' efforts help safeguard our basic freedoms and make society a fairer place. Guess what surprise awaits in the first scenario?
You can't detain somebody for taking pictures. I got it on camera. Her telling me I'm detained for a 415, 148G. No.
Today may not be the best day for law enforcement officers as they unexpectedly encountered a legal scholar in the field. While the officers tried in every possible way to demand that the auditor stop filming, he remained extremely calm, skillfully reminding them of the right to film in public under Section 148G of the California Penal Code, as if teaching a basic class on civil rights. Those who should have been well versed in the law misapplied it, even attempting to detain the auditor without any legitimate reason. Instead of admitting their mistake, they continued to justify their actions, prolonging the pointless dispute and wasting public time and resources. An unconvincing display by those who should be setting an example in upholding the law.
Funny. How's it going? Excuse me.
Can you stop?
Am I being detained?
Yes.
For what crime?
So stop.
What crime? What crime?
What's going on?
What crime? What crime?
And this is the second call that we've gotten.
What crime?
You're harassing.
What crime am I being detained
That's what
for?
you're
In a disturbance?
That's fine. You're causing a disturbance.
How?
So I'm asking you.
How?
What
I'm
are you
asking
doing?
I'm asking
You
the
heard what I
questions.
said.
How?
You heard what
How
I
is
said.
how is taking
You
pictures?
are causing a disturbance.
How? What crime do you have? Hey, record for me.
Yeah, I'm making contact with him now.
They even got the wrong name.
I'm asking you a question.
I don't care. I'm asking you questions. What crime?
The crime is 415.
What?
Okay?
How is taking pictures of 415?
Like I said.
How is taking pictures of
What's your
415?
name?
How is taking pictures of... Look up 148G and learn the law. Taking picture cannot be a disturbance.
They're concerned for their safety, so they called us.
Well, good luck with it. Good luck.
Okay.
Good luck. Take pictures from public spaces, and that's what I'm doing. Told you. It is.
No, it's
wide
not.
open to the
It's a
public.
private-
You don't know the laws, and you got 2 stripes on your thing. It's not. Look at it. Look at it. It's owned by the public. It's owned by the public. Who owns this? Who owns this? Well, I mean, I'm not answering to the public. I'm taking pictures. What's your name?
Why are you taking?
What's your name?
I'm Officer Jenkins.
Badge number?
I'll write it down for you.
I'll just get it.
No, I'll write it down for you so you can have it.
Okay, body cam on? Asking you questions though.
No,
Is your body cam on? I am.
You need to answer my question.
I do not. Detainment don't need I need detainment. This is an illegal detainment. It is because 148G says I could take pictures from public. Oh boy, this is Oakland PD. This is the second one. It seems like she feels like she has a little. I am recording. I know. It's been fine. It's that. So it doesn't matter. It don't matter. It don't matter. And so that means I'm on public property. Public property. Go ahead, but taking pictures?
That's what I'm responding
Did they
to,
call
okay?
for taking pictures?
You're a suspicious person on private property.
It's not private. We got ignorant Baker back. Okay, well.
What's your name?
What's your name?
I'm Officer Jenkins.
Nice. Okay.
What's your name?
Cool. What's your name?
Huh? Okay. Yeah.
There's nothing you can do. Get out of here. Thing. It's funny.
What happened? Them, I did. Oh, okay, good. Yeah.
You're dismissed.
Guess
I don't
what?
need you.
You're not going anywhere right now.
It's fine.
Okay,
You
now
will
I'm
be
standing
soon.
right here.
This is called an illegal detainment.
Okay, well,
She just detained me for taking pictures. Trainer. She just. You can't pull it. You can't detain somebody for taking pictures. I got it on camera. Her telling me no.
Oh.
What are you gonna share?
I was going to say that I talked to the security guard up there.
So what is he gonna share?
You didn't-
Somebody for taking pictures.
I wasn't
They
here, so
called
I
and
can't
said he's
comment.
taking pictures. You can't detain somebody for
They-
taking
they-
pictures.
that's not-
Up and they say I'm taking picture. You can't detain. They didn't call and say he's hurting me or anything like that. You can't detain somebody for that. Do you understand that? Do you? I don't want to talk to your sorry. I've already told you guys. Go back. We need people like her off. That's why I exposed this. It's ignorant.
Can I tell you something?
You-
You generated 4 priority 1 calls now.
Why? Why would that be?
And you're drawing resources that could be better utilized.
No. I'm not drawing resources. Pictures right here. It would be better if you guys would just educate and say, there's nothing we can do. It's public. He's on camera. This is not private. How come I can go back on it then, ma'am? Ma'am, how come I can go back on this? Why would you even come? Why would you come? Do you agree? You just said this is... I'm not listening to him. Is this private? Is this private? Because I'm on it. I'm on it. I'm going to go back on it. Private?
To cause crime not to happen.
Is this private?
So,
Listen, Smitheram, is this private? Is this private?
well, you got lawful business?
Is this...
Fair enough.
It's called the First Amendment, gathering
I love
content
these
for a story.
discussions. Let's go ahead and pull up 602 that describes either lawful business.
I know 602 like the back of my hand. It's not 602. Look, Supreme Court cases.
Yeah.
That this has been tested time and time again.
Love it.
Many of them up. Look them up.
Go ahead, give me case
The thing
law.
is,
Which one?
the thing is, I'm irritated. Is
mind
you
if we
guys,
do this?
where I see ignorance in an officer that has 2 stripes, to walk up and say you're.
Because I want to
All look, Google
we
it.
understand.
Google it. My lawyer sent me probably like 15 different cases. It's as easy as Googling it. I'm on private property. I would rather highlight officers. I'm not anti-police at all. I'm actually pro-police. But when I have for taking pictures, it's kind of, that's where we draw the line. That's where we get mad. Yes, it is. What'd you respond to then? Somebody on public property? Somebody on public property? Where when you're wrong, you won't admit it. It would be better if you just say, hey, we were wrong. You could be here, you could take pictures. Sorry, we're gone. That would be better. That's what we want to see, but look what you're doing.
In just a moment, I clearly saw their professionalism as they made avoidable mistakes. First, they violated Section 148G of the California Penal Code, which allows filming in public and cannot be considered suspicious or a reason for detention. Moreover, they may have infringed on the First and Fourth Amendments of the U.S. Constitution, which protect the right to free speech and guard against unlawful searches and detention. This lack of transparency and abuse of power highlights the need for better training and stricter oversight to ensure respect for individual rights and legal fairness.
Waste of resources for a dude with a camera.
3 party calls that were all associated.
And what was called for? Because I'm going to get the radio chatter. You know that, right? I'll get a copy of it. Ask what the last call was for. What was it? I want to. Somebody taking pictures?
I'll actually pull it up for you.
But was it somebody taking pictures? Smitheram, was it somebody? Show me. Let's see it. Man, so ignorant. I wish you a little bit. 148G. That's the only one you need to know when somebody's taking pictures on public property. What? Thing is what you know what they're gonna say? They're gonna say you got schooled. They're gonna write in and call and file complaint to. So it's not just for a camera. You got to understand. I got hundreds of thousands of people behind me that help doing for the better. Hopefully, see the good in it instead of being ignorant and mad. That's what I wish you would do. Can we train her not to detain people for taking pictures?
Can you back away?
No, I'm gonna stand right here.
Okay, so you legally detained him.
Okay.
He said that was harassing him. So basically, he wants to charge and say no.
Okay.
Or he walked away from it and denies that he was like,
We just need you trained that you can't detain for taking pictures.
How you doing today?
Good.
What can I help you with?
Trainer.
Okay.
Sit.
So I file a complaint?
Trainer. We'll get them in. There'll probably be like 50,000 of them. That's all we need.
can you get off my car?
Yeah, when you leave, I will. You gonna get in it?
I want to hit you.
Go ahead, get in it. You won't hit me. I'll watch.
So she's gonna drive away?
Yeah, I'll pay
Come over and
attention.
talk to me. Get out the car.
No,
You
she's
talk to me
not
right
in the
over here.
car. She's not in it. Go ahead and get in the car and I'll move. There's nothing you can do. Like this one ain't moving. I'll go sit on them. There's nothing you can do.
Officer Smith, I've
What's
got
your
some
what's your
information
name?
for
What's
you.
your name?
You should clearly understand your rights when dealing with law enforcement. The right to free speech and recording in public is protected by the First Amendment, and any detention without legitimate cause may violate the Fourth Amendment. It's also important to equip yourself with basic legal knowledge, remain calm, respect the law, document evidence when necessary, and demand that law enforcement officers act in accordance with regulations to protect your rights and promote social fairness. Let's move on to the next scenario at the Community Resource Center and see what we've got here today.
Excuse me, sir.
You
What's
got
up?
Where are you from? Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
He can go.
Come on, sir.
According to a report by the Committee to Protect Journalists, CPJ, in 2022, more than 300 incidents where journalists were obstructed from performing their duties in public spaces were recorded worldwide, particularly during events involving government agencies. These conflicts often stem from misunderstandings about press freedom and individual privacy rights, leading to unnecessary tensions. A typical example is the case below, where an auditor faced continuous resistance from staff at the Community Resource Center while exercising his right to film, despite fully complying with his legal rights under the First Amendment. These situations not only expose the ambiguity surrounding legal rights in public spaces, but also raise questions about how to handle such cases with professionalism and composure. Let's see what happens next.
Excuse me, sir.
You
What's
got
up?
Where are you from? Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
Who are you?
He can go.
Come on, sir.
He can go, or you can call 911 so you can get him out.
Well, first off, don't call 911. This is not an emergency service.
Forth with you,
then
but I
don't raise
have
your
customers
voice.
in here,
Then
and
don't
this
raise
is
your voice.
confidential. You're taking pictures, and you have them on camera.
You
Please.
do as well. There's cameras in this building, ma'am. Calm down.
I'm sorry?
He's going there. He's going there. He understands about not going into offices that are unauthorized. He's well aware of employee areas and unauthorized areas and how that works. Thank you, though.
Excuse me, sir. Can you stop recording?
No, I would like not to. Field Officer Blake. It's nice to meet you in
I'm
person.
Okay. Nice to meet you too. But
Nice to
there
meet you
are
in person.
people in here who do not want to be recorded.
And I asked them not to speak to me either, but they kept speaking
That's
to me.
great,
So
sir. But please leave the building.
No, I'm
You're
okay.
still recording people. Cannot, sir.
this lobby is open to the public.
Allowed.
Yes, you are. Yes, there is, sir.
Sir, let's go.
Problem? You can call the police.
Sir.
No,
I'm asking
there
you,
are security, ma'am. But I'm okay.
please leave the building.
I would like not to, sir.
Okay.
And I probably gonna be there picture.
Oh. Please don't hinder the free flow of a public citizen.
And record it in the building.
No,
There
it's
ain't
not.
No recording allowed.
Yes, there is, sir. This is in front of me. It's a First Amendment protected activity because this is battery, sir.
I'm not touching you.
You
sir.
are. This is unwanted touching. Hindering the free flow of a private citizen or a public citizen.
And recording people without
No, it's
their
not.
When the police officer arrived, I expected him to ask the auditor to leave, but the reality was different. He remained calm and professional, handling the conflict neutrally. The officer applied the law correctly, emphasizing the auditor's legal right under the Constitution to film in public areas, as long as no restricted zones were violated. Instead of escalating the situation, the officer clearly explained the regulations and rights, helping to ease tensions. He did not abuse his authority, use force, or resort to threats. Instead, he chose polite and patient communication, which created respect and stability in the situation. His conduct demonstrated a commitment to upholding the law and maintaining social order fairly.
Sir, can you just do me one favor? I appreciate you and I heard what you just said to him. Can you just tell this man to stop hindering the free flow, engaged in legal and lawful activity? I'm trying to gather content for my story. This man has physically hindered multiple times. I've asked him. He has put his hands on me. You didn't put your hand out and put it on me? He did not put his hands on me. He simply placed his hand on the wall, forcing us to make contact. So why are you hindering the free flow?
He tried to
So do
spit
I.
through me. when my hand.
You're
was
right,
on the
because
wall.
you hindered and then you put your hand
Do
there.
that.
Regardless, contact was made.
Okay.
Anyway, contact was made, unwanted. That's battery. I'm not looking to push that. Can you just have him please stop harassing me and stop hindering the free flow of a public citizen on public property during business hours?
The biggest thing is he can't record. It's a public building. He can do about that because it's not going in any restricted areas and stuff of that nature. So he can record in the public areas, public assessment. And this is what he does. So he can.
Okay.
There's nothing more weak in the public. I mean, the area is not readily available to the public. Then you can call us back.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
That's a misdemeanor.
You can't do that because you're denying him services. If he's
Yep.
trying to get services or something.
You can't hinder the free flow of a public citizen. I'll complete the application, but no sign-ins though. I'll complete the application.
But yeah, but if anything else, I'm not going to do screen right.
This seems to want to be an issue, so before you leave, can you tell them that there's no law that requires me to sign into this little thing? This at the I dealt with it at the Arundel Center with the Annapolis Police already.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I don't see any
Requires.
Yep. I don't.
Request. Yep. That's why it says please. It says please.
Saying that they have to sign in, then
Yep.
we can't enforce that. Yeah,
Yep.
it's
Thank you.
believe me.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, 5670 Ashton. I appreciate you, sir.
I believe from the recent scenario, you now have a clearer understanding of your rights and responsibilities when interacting with authorities. Maintaining a calm, respectful, and patient attitude in conflict situations is essential. Polite communication and legal knowledge not only help resolve issues effectively, but also protect individual rights and uphold social order. Always make sure to thoroughly understand your rights and how to interact with public authorities to ensure your rights are adequately protected. This next scenario will shock you as you witness the confrontation between auditors and the police, where law enforcement officers attempt to control and prevent their filming.
Get back! Get off of him! Get back! Get off! Get your hand off your gun!
The events in this situation prompt me to reflect on a similar incident. It reminds me of the Philando Castile case in 2016, where police intervention during a traffic stop in Minnesota was captured live on Facebook by Castile's girlfriend. This video played a crucial role in shedding light on the incident and sparked debates about filming rights and police control. The current situation is quite similar, where police officers used force to control where these auditors were standing and threatened to arrest them if they did not comply. In this case, the police may have violated the First Amendment regarding the right to film public officials, the Fourth Amendment concerning the prohibition of unreasonable seizure of property, and local regulations on public filming rights. They might also have infringed on personal freedoms and regulations regarding the notification of arrest reasons. Such actions could lead to complaints and demands for investigation to protect citizens' rights and ensure transparency. This raises significant questions about the balance between law enforcement and public filming rights.
Yes, because I have to be able to watch you both.
That's not a law.
I need you over there
What's your
on
name?
that side.
What's your name?
Sir?
What are you going to do to me if I don't?
Sir?
What?
Will you please walk to that side for me?
Voluntarily? No. Then sure, I'll comply with whatever you tell
Sir,
me
I
to
just
do.
need you at a safe distance so I can keep eyes on both of you.
Okay. Do what you're saying, then I'll do it. Otherwise, I'm going to continue what I'm doing. So what's...
I'm telling you, I just need you guys both over on that.
Okay, and so if I don't...
I can control where you are if you're going to be this close to my partner.
And so, if I don't...
For interference.
Okay, I will or I can?
You can. I'm giving you the opportunity. I don't want to put you in
Okay,
jail.
okay, and your name is?
Hartman.
Hartman, and your badge number?
987.
Okay, and so if
Cord over there at that side, so I can keep an eye on you.
And if I don't move over there, you're going to take me to jail?
Go ahead.
That's a yes or a no? Are you the supervisor? No, sir. Okay, can we get the supervisor out here?
As I move over to the side that
can't do that.
Well, and whenever you constantly divert his attention away from the duties he's performing, then like I said, I don't know what happened.
Important been ruled on that a cameraman recording is not a reasonable to be doing.
But whenever you're so close, and like he says, he feels like you're flanking him,
Dude,
Like
this
I said,
is. I know you're trying to be
wasn't here.
decent. I get it.
I wasn't here. I don't know what happened
But if you
before
were,
I got here.
But this officer, the supervisor, when his fellow officer attacked a photographer more than 100 feet away from the traffic stop. The animal, dude, he ran after him. He chased him and tackled him.
All I saw was
for having a camera.
We were talking.
Can we get him? Dude, this is ridiculous. He shouldn't be near my buddy, man. If somebody wanted to hurt, I could hit him. I wouldn't, but just saying, minimum 200 yards, right?
Well,
this is cute, is what I'm saying.
Here's the deal: is I mean, you know, are you familiar with Force Science Institute at all? Well, I mean, it's real. They do. Everything is based on, you know, things like what's the effective kill range of someone with a knife.
Right, right. And 21 feet is.
That's actually been up.
But that doesn't change the fact that it's still legal and lawful for us to be recording within a distance that we can pick up both
saying is, you know, 30 feet is you are still able to advance on an officer, and that, you know what I'm saying?
But that doesn't make it illegal for me to do it.
No, it's completely legal for you to film.
And it's even completely legal to.
Well, I mean, again,
we got to be able to be close enough to pick up both video and audio of what's actually going on
without interfering. Again, but I wasn't here. I don't know what happened, you know, before I got here. I can't.
Nothing.
I can't talk about
nothing.
That,
so. I was on that side. The reason we do that is because sometimes they'll walk to both sides of the vehicle to try to avoid being recorded. Our only goal is to record. Nobody said anything to him. He decided that he didn't want us on either side of him, right? So he has a second person come out. Well, now he should be more comfortable. You can watch him, he watched. The problem is you don't even need to watch us. Again, if we wanted to hurt him, he didn't even see us pull up. If we wanted to hurt him, I'm not saying we would, but if we wanted to hurt him, he'd be hurt, right? If somebody wants to kill me right now, I'm dead, right? Same with you.
Be ambushed, yeah.
Same with you, same with him, same with me. And be in plain sight, pointing a camera at you from 20 feet away, right? I mean, that doesn't make any logical sense, does it?
You need to be aware of the importance of maintaining transparency and accountability in your interactions with law enforcement. When law enforcement agencies become overly aggressive and refuse to engage in dialogue, recording and monitoring their actions become essential tools for protecting individual and community rights. At the same time, maintaining a calm demeanor and adhering to legal regulations in such situations helps minimize the risk of conflict and ensures that police actions are carried out within legal and ethical boundaries. The reaction of the police and public when filming at Spaywar San Diego.
Finish my story, so the longer you guys stay here, the longer we stay here. So.
Wow, the people that are left behind, you guys are making them nervous.
The tense confrontation between justice defenders and auditors is always a complex issue. The problem of freedom of speech and press between the police and auditor groups makes the picture more complicated than ever. Between the desire to know the truth and the right to privacy, a silent but relentless battle is ongoing. Each time the police and auditor groups clash, the boundary between these two rights becomes more fragile. Each camera becomes a weapon, each question a dart, piercing the heart of trust. The First Amendment of the U.S. Constitution protects freedom of speech and the press, allowing individuals to express opinions and gather information without obstruction. However, when this right clashes with personal privacy, a critical question arises. Can we maintain a balance between the right to know and the right to be protected without compromising mutual respect?
Terror attack on this important facility.
You're gonna be on YouTube, dumbass.
That's okay. But if you were going to plan a terror attack on this
Your house, close your windows, hug yourself, and drink some more Kool-Aid.
I don't have a house. I'm poor.
You stick that in my face, I'm gonna tell you right now. If you get it in my face, I'm gonna knock that phone off your hand.
That's fine.
And I got you on video, so I'll call the cops and get you for an assault. You can't. Well, you better stay out of my personal space.
Videoing, and they don't know why. I'd be a little.
Well, I don't see why it's anybody's business. Don't you think that's like intrusive? Like, what would you if you were just walking around and I came up to you and said, "What are you doing?" Just because I want to know what you're doing.
You have to understand. You're kind of sad. I mean, don't you think it's a little odd that you'd be standing here with 3 cameras?
Daylight with the yellow shirt. I don't think so. I think we're pretty obvious what we're doing.
Right. You don't think that that's odd?
No. I mean, driving down odd is just odd. You know? That's up to a person's interpretation. What odd is.
You said you're not. Any particular reason this location?
It's a naval, it's a federal.
Is that what interests you?
Yeah.
Have you done this before?
Hey, I'm not gonna answer no question. What are you doing?
I'm just standing.
See, now that's an American reaction to camera.
You better make sure you don't fall off and get hit.
He's okay. What station are you guys from?
Brando, you go over here too. When they're coming out, recording and taking pictures.
Yeah, we didn't want you to chase us around. We'll rather have you guys educate them on the law. Their concern has nothing to do with us. Their paranoia has absolutely nothing to do with legality. In your uniform, under the color of law, their paranoia and people's concerns.
Sounds like, what are you doing? She doesn't want her picture.
Well, now she's going to be on there because the first thing you don't do to a videographer or cameraman is say anything if you don't want to.
Marked as media or anything like that.
We don't have to be.
I know, that's what I'm saying. So she's just a regular person. She's walking.
Thing like me asking that guy right there what he's doing. It's none of my business what he's doing. When that man, if I came up to him and said, it's none of my business what he's doing. He's another man.
Then he can answer or not answer. But it's very clear what you're doing.
But
if she doesn't want it to be
public and close the curtains. I mean, that's the way the law works.
Cameras everywhere.
Yeah, they have cameras. I mean,
well, then that's,
you guys are videotaping.
You guys are feed. If we're on camera, I'd like to see myself on camera. I mean, if she's on camera, can you give her the information so she?
We're not here to fulfill people's desires and comfort them. We're here to do our job and
$100 cameras you have for second.
job and to do whatever we'd like and to be free. And people's paranoia, it's not our problem.
What do you have in your back pocket there?
Just a piece of paper, yeah.
And...
No, it's just a piece of paper.
So how long?
As soon as you guys leave us alone, we'll finish our story and then we'll go.
Well, we haven't really bothered you. Why?
But stay here the longer we stay here. So.
Well, the people that are walking by.
I get nervous when I walk down the sidewalk and I see all these cameras. Look at that camera you guys got up top. But see, it's okay if government films you. Huh? Well,
Said you guys.
what I'm saying is, you know, it's 2017. You know, there's cameras everywhere we go. It's in everything. So it would be like me going to the police station and saying I'm paranoid because you guys. Because your scanners are broadcasted scanner apps.
Oh yeah, I know.
Yeah, that's how we hear calls too when we're up in our area.
Balancing privacy and freedom of information is not an easy task. While the filming group has the legal right to conduct their activities, the public's reactions and concerns about being filmed highlight the need to consider the emotions and privacy of others. At the same time, police intervention underscores the important role of authorities in maintaining order and protecting the rights of all parties involved. Effective communication and mutual understanding between the parties can help resolve conflicts and create a more peaceful public environment. Thank you for taking the time to watch today's video on the important role of auditors and the impact of the First Amendment. If you found this content valuable and interesting, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any future videos. We look forward to your comments and questions below. Please share the video with your friends to help spread awareness about freedom of speech and the responsibilities of audit agencies. We hope to see you in the next videos.